welcome to another episode of Fantasy Pylon. I'm your host today, Sean, alongside Kardonk to my right, and number one in our fantasy league, Ish. He's rocking with a nice lineup this year as always. And today we're going to be talking about our waiver wire pickups of week 4. Just ended of week 3. We all got the dub. And we probably don't need the waiver pickups, but if for you guys, Connor and Hunter out there, that probably need them. So that we're gonna be talking about our top 2 waiver pickups of each for each of us. And Ish, if you want to start off with your number 1 waiver pickup this week.
All right, I'm going with DJ Chark out of Jacksonville. He's only at 27.7% of leagues right now, and over all 3 games this year, he's averaging 6 targets, and he has over 80 yards in every game, and he scored a touchdown in every game. And honestly, I'm buying into the Gardner Minshew, dude. He's kind of a beast.
Gardner Minshew, the mustache, everyone's hyping over it. His dad's apparently at every game hyping him up.
Dude, his dad's jacked.
Yeah, that is true. But,
he's a big dude.
He's ranked 6th in our league, DJ Chark. I think I don't know, I'm still kind of iffy because Jaguars offense, but, that might be the only guy
He looks like he has pretty good chemistry with Gardner.
He does. Yeah, he does. Everyone talked about D.D. Westbrook, and I don't see him.
I have D.D.
You still have D.D. in the roster.
I think he has more upside, but right now DJ Chark looks like he has a lot.
I definitely think he's got the speed element. He's kind of like the Tyler Lockett for the team, or Brandon Cooks to the Jags. But I think DJ Chark's the number 1. I think it's gonna stay that way. So I think it's finally, we gotta believe in him. I think it's actually time to take him up this week. So my first waiver wire target this week is Golden Tate. He's owned in 20.7% of NFL.com leagues. I think that, after seeing Daniel Jones finally get the start, I think that it's time to pick him up. He's got 1 more week of suspension, but you might as well have him on that roster spot if you're, you got that crappy flex right now, or if you even need a wide receiver too. So Golden Tate, he's always been a nice player with Lions. He was decent with the Eagles.
He's got a solid floor. That's like the thing about Golden Tate is he has a really good floor. His ceiling is not like that high, but he'll get you a couple receptions a game at the least.
For sure, and he does have a big play
He does have big play capability.
Yeah, so I think he'd be a good pickup if you need that position. But Kelly, for your first waiver wire.
I got Marquez Valdez-Scantling out of Green Bay. He's owned in 43% of leagues. He's really looking like Aaron Rodgers' number 2 target with Devontae Adams starting slow. I expect Scantling's production to keep up.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him right now personally because I got Adams and he keeps stealing all the targets for Adams.
He's fast.
So.
He's fast.
That touchdown he had right off the bat, he looked awesome. And Adams here with 4 catches. That's not what I like to hear for Adams owners, but I think he'll bounce back. And then I do think he's back. I used to think before the season started, I thought Geronimo Allison was the guy. I thought he was going to be that solid number 2, and with getting hurt last year, I thought he was going to be, that number 2, a good wide receiver 2 flex option, but turns out it's MVS he's the wide receiver 2 of Green Bay, and I think it's going to stay that way. So, Ish, with your final waiver wire target.
I have another receiver, Nelson Aguilar. The Eagles are playing on a short week. They play on Thursday. Jeffrey's hurt. I believe they have another receiver hurt.
D-Jax.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson. So Aguilar's still the number 1. The last 2 weeks he's had double-digit targets, and he's had 3 touchdowns over the last 2 weeks. So I think he has a lot of upside. He is going against a tougher defense, and the Packers' defense, they're looking pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, number 1 target in what most people would consider a good offense in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I think he's worth the pickup.
They're very ranked high. I don't know if they're as good as what they're ranked, preseason.
Oh, yeah,
but
definitely.
I think now you gotta own Aguilar. He's a beast out of USC, and then you gotta pick him up now. But no, that touchdown where he put them on a spin cycle, he's got that big play factor in him every game. Even when Alshon and DJX is there, I still think he's got that big play.
I think him
mentality.
And Carson Wentz have a pretty good repertoire. They know each other a lot. Every time it seems I'm watching Red Zone and the Eagles come on, even over the past couple of years, Aguilar is always getting the ball.
Yeah, he's always got a big play highlight for the year.
He likes costing him games too. Dropping touchdowns, fumbling when nobody touches him.
When was it? Alshon fumbled too.
See that? I'm not saying he's a good player.
No, I'm saying when is this? I'm talking about playoffs.
whenever Alshon and D-Jax come back, you could just throw them right back on the waiver wire. But for now, those two are injured.
Yeah.
You need a good flex option.
You need that.
Put a waiver in for him.
Yeah, why not? All right, my last one, I got Rex the Flex. You know, he was a beast last week, and he's kind of been solid for the whole year. I know James White was out. I believe his wife was having a baby, so he had more play time. But the fact that he had a rushing touchdown, and Sony Michel probably should have had that second rushing touchdown, makes you scared for being a Sony Michel owner, you know? Especially for you, Kelly, who just traded for Sony.
Yeah, I don't even know why they play Rex Burkhead at this point.
Well, I think Rex is, you know...
Somebody needs to spear him.
Rex is... he's always looked good when he plays, you know? I don't think he doesn't really fumble. I mean, he used the fumble kind of a little bit, but he's been looking good this year.
I think that Rex Burkhead is more of a short-term thing, in my opinion. I think that eventually Sony Michel's going to get it going, and he'll figure it out. I mean, last year, Sony Michel had probably one of the best playoff runs a running back has ever had in the NFL. And I think that the later the season goes, the more they'll go back to that Sony Michel run game, and I think they'll get it figured out. But Rex the Flex, for now,
but you did say the same for Damian Williams, and now that he's
I'm not a
committee.
Damian believer.
Yeah, but he had that playoff run last year, and then now he's in a committee.
Yeah, but the whole offseason, they were talking about how they were gonna get more. They're gonna split reps with him.
Yeah, but then
now they have
Andy
Shady.
Reid did say he was the number one until Shady came along. But I don't know. I'm glad I traded that guy too. So, but all right. You know, Rex and Flex. Would you rather have him over Frank Gore right now?
Probably. I just don't think Frank Gore is very good. Sorry, Cody. I know Cody loves Frank Gore, but honestly, Rex and Flex doesn't look that bad, and he's in a prolific offense where he's getting a lot of touches. So as long as he gets the workload, I think he'll probably.
He's getting touches, so
he'll give you good value, but I think that Sony Michel is better. Eventually, I think he'll take over.
Yeah, not have these embarrassing weeks.
He's just got to get it. It's a confidence thing.
All right.
Get it
Sounds good. So Kelly, what's your last waiver?
I got Wayne Gallman. There's not a whole lot to say. He's no Saquon, but he's a starting running back now. That looks to get most of the load, so he's worth the roster spot.
No, absolutely.
I could see that.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely. I think Saquon is like just a beast because he's just a beast himself.
Saquon is unreal. I think if you put just an average like Gallman, I would consider him probably like an average to below average running back. Would you say?
Yeah, I don't think.
And I think you're gonna see how bad the Giants really are without Saquon. And I think Daniel Jones is going to be in trouble for a bit. Even though I know he did really good with Saquon out of the game last week, but now that they don't have the game plan for Saquon. They're just going to game plan to stop Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
And I don't know how well it's going to work out.
I don't really even bother picking up Gallman. I think it's a good pickup as it is a starting running back. Like
the volume will be there for sure, but I just don't think that the efficiency will be there. I don't think their offense is going to do a whole lot without Saquon.
No.
A sneaky pickup might be C.J. Anderson. I could see the Giants signing him.
I could see that. I could definitely see
getting
that.
all the touches. Maybe, you know,
I don't know
could
if
be
he's
out
still
for 4 to 6. You know, it could be more.
They're looking at 8. They said it's probably like the latter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm glad I didn't trade anyone. Jason. All
right. Still players yet.
All right. Well, that's our waiver priority show for week 4. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode of Fantasy Pylon.